I'm Natasha.
And I'm Luca.
And we are That Vegan Couple from YouTube and other social media. We're currently on a UK and Ireland activism tour. We're touring around, meeting with a whole lot of people.
And we're encouraging people to become more active for animals. So we're focusing on animal rights activism and basically motivating, educating and inspiring vegans to get more active, because living a vegan lifestyle is fantastic. However, it's simply not participating in the violence and exploitation towards animals. But what we need to do is we need to actively intervene to try to stop that violence and exploitation towards animals. And one of the ways that we can do that is through non-violent direct action.
We've been vegan for 7 years now, but for the first 30 years of our lives, we ate meat, dairy, eggs, honey, bee products, we wore animal skins, we indulged in entertainment that included animals like going to zoos and circuses.
Riding elephants and horses.
We didn't understand that animals are not here for us, they're here with us. And so once we learn the truth about what happens in the animal agriculture industry and all these other exploiting industries that take animals, they take their lives, they manipulate them and convince us that we need them for some reason, once we educate ourselves about that truth, we have a very important decision to make.
Because ultimately, as Natasha was saying, these animals, they're individuals, just like our families, cats and dogs, whom we love and adore and cherish and consider members of our families. We would never wish any harm towards them. But why are we paying others to needlessly kill innocent animals like cows, pigs, chickens, fish, turkeys and ducks when we don't need to? Because we don't need anything from animal products for our health. There's not a single nutrient that can't be found in plant foods. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, if we don't need to eat animals for our health, then why are we doing it? If we can choose to be kind as opposed to cruel, why would we choose to be cruel?
It's a very simple decision that us consumers need to make every time we go to the store or we go to a restaurant. Every time we choose what we put in our mouth, we are choosing either compassion or, as Lucas said, cruelty.
60 billion land animals and 2.7 trillion marine animals are needlessly killed every year worldwide for food alone. And we as consumers have the power to stop that exploitation, violence and suffering by simply not buying animal products. And nothing humane happens in a slaughterhouse, despite what industry might try to convince us. Basically, they're trying to tell us good things about our bad habits. And they use labels like humane, organic, local, free-range, antibiotic-free, hormone-free.
We have no problem taking children to pick strawberries or pick apples. And yet, taking kids to a slaughterhouse to watch these animals have their throats slit, no one's going to do that. So there's something very wrong with what we're doing to animals. We would encourage people to do their own research, look up some videos online, watch what happens in a slaughterhouse with your own eyes, and ask yourself, why am I paying for this violence, and how can I be putting this into my body? Why would I be feeding this to my kids when I don't need to? If we don't take children to a slaughterhouse, then that's telling us something.
And there's only one thing that separates vegans from not yet vegans, and that is simply education. And you can become vegan in as little as 4.5 hours by educating yourself on the 3 main aspects of why it's important to live a vegan lifestyle. That is the ethics, first and foremost, and you can watch Earthlings at earthlings.com for free online. Then you need to know that animal products are deleterious to our health. They're scientifically linked to 14 of the 15 leading causes of our death. You can watch What the Health on Netflix to learn more about that, or visit nutritionfacts.org. And the animal agriculture industry is destroying our environment. It's linked to our leading causes of environmental destruction, and you can watch Cowspiracy on Netflix to learn more about that.
So yeah, education is key. We enjoyed animal products for the first 30 years of our lives because we didn't know the truth, and once we educated ourselves with the resources that Luca mentioned, it was very simple to make a compassionate decision not to contribute to leading causes of death for animals, humans and the planet. That's our message. Choose vegan.
Thanks guys.